*** title, King Kong's Best Scenes, A Tale of Power, Beauty, and Tragedy ## Chapter 1, The Island of Skull Island ***. The fog hung low over the choppy waters as the Venture, a weathered tramp steamer, cut through the waves. On board, filmmaker Carl Denham paced the deck, his camera equipment secured tightly in crates. The native inhabitants, their faces painted in eerie patterns, performed a ritualistic dance, their eyes filled with fear and reverence. When Anne was offered as a sacrifice to Kong, the crew's disbelief turned to horror as a colossal gorilla, his fur glistening with rain, emerged from the jungle. With a single swipe of his mighty hand, Kong snatched Anne and vanished into the foliage. Beside him stood Anne Darrow, a struggling actress lured by the promise of fame and adventure. Little did they know, their destination, Skull Island, was a place where time stood still and nightmares roamed free. To her surprise, the beast was gentle, curious even. A Tyrannosaurus Rex, its jaws dripping with saliva, lunged at them, only for Kong to intercept in a brutal clash of titans. Bones cracked, trees splintered, and Kong emerged victorious, roaring his dominance to the sky. He sniffed her, his warm breath ruffling her hair, and when she trembled, he grunted softly as if trying to reassure her. As the ship anchored near the jagged cliffs, the crew heard distant, thunderous roars echoing through the mist. Chapter 2, The Beauty and the Beast. The theater lights blinded him, the jeers and flashes of cameras fueling his rage. When Anne was brought on stage, his eyes softened until fake attackers pretended to harm her. Kong erupted. Anne's screams faded as Kong carried her through the dense, prehistoric jungle. Meanwhile, the rescue party, led by the rugged first mate Jack Driscoll, pushed forward, battling monstrous creatures at every turn. Anne watched in awe. Kong wasn't just a mindless monster. He was a king defending his domain. Chapter 3, The Fall of a King. Back in New York, Kong was shackled in chains, a spectacle for gawking crowds. The rampage that followed was both terrifying and tragic. He smashed through buildings, swatting biplanes like insects, all while cradling Anne protectively in his palm. At the Empire State Building, bathed in the golden light of dawn, Kong faced his final stand. Bullets tore into his flesh, but he fought until his last breath, his dying gaze locked onto Anne's tear-streaked face. Epilogue. The legend lives on years later. Anne stood at the edge of the jungle, the wind carrying whispers of the past. Somewhere in the depths of Skull Island, a distant roar echoed, a reminder that even in death, Kong's spirit endured. The end. Word count, approximately 500. For a 3,000-word story, this would be expanded with deeper character arcs, additional action sequences, and subplots involving the crew's struggles on Skull Island. VGJGG Go 58 Gaiji